Hey guys, it's Miss Reen. Today is Tuesday, June 2nd, and today we're on Treasure Island Lesson 4. Today we're going to be only really focusing on grammar and morphology. We're not going to be reading anything new today or really having to write anything about our story today. So today we're going to focus on nouns and frequently confused words, which are like homophones. And we're also going to go back to using the root bio, which are different words. So, commonly confused words, homophones. The only ones we're going to be focusing on today are there, and there. They literally all sound alike. That's what a homophone is, when it's a word that sounds exactly the same, but it has different meaning. This video is really helpful. It's pretty short. It's only like 2 minutes. It won't take you that long to watch it. So watch it, pause me, and come back to me in a minute. So, in the video, you should have seen it said these are the 3 different theirs. So the first there, T-H-E-R-E, it means a place or a location or an exclamation. For example, go over there and sit, like there is a location. 2, there, I told you so, like you've seen that before. Also, it can be, it's kind of hard to explain, but there can come at the beginning of the sentence, like there, instead of saying like there are or whatnot, you can use there instead. So there, T-H-E-I-R, is a possessive pronoun. It shows that something belongs to them. So I say like their dog is wild, right? Like the dog belongs to them. That's when something belongs to something else. Or I say they need to wash their hands, like the hands belong to them. So T-H-E-I-R is when something belongs to them or they. The last one that I think is the easiest to remember, people always mess it up, is they apostrophe R-E, there. It's a contraction. It's literally they and are put together. They are going to see a movie, right? So instead of saying they are going to see a movie, we just put an apostrophe there. The apostrophe literally subs in for the A. Oh, this is my dog. You can, the easy way to figure out if what one it is, like you could ask, does they are work there? Like I wouldn't say for this one, like, they are, dog is wild, so I would know that it's definitely not going to be they apostrophe R-E, right? So always ask yourself, like, does it belong to somebody? If it's no, if it could they are fit there. If it's no, then it's probably going to be their, T-H-E-R-E. You can kind of use process elimination. So you're going to be on a Google Doc later, you'll have a few questions where you're using there, and there correctly. It's something you're going to have to do for the rest of your life. It's something a lot of adults screw up. Like I see it all the time. It's kind of funny. It's not funny, but it's something you see all the time. So you're going to have to do it for the rest of your life. All right, nouns. This is review. You should have learned nouns like in the 1st or 2nd grade, hopefully. And I think I've done it with my kids this year too anyway. Nouns are a person, place, thing, or idea. Examples: teacher, person, school, place, Disney World, place, slide, thing. Courage, idea. Courage is not something you can touch, and whatnot. Dog, thing. Grocery store, place. Miss Barker, person, right? If you want a little review on nouns, there's a Brain Pop video down here that I linked. You don't have to watch it, but it's only like 2 minutes long. And it's a good refresher for different types of nouns. It's not just regular nouns. It's like common, proper, concrete, abstract, and collective. All right, so these are regular nouns. Simple, person, place, thing, or idea. But eventually we start talking about common and proper nouns. So a common noun, and hopefully this is a review too again. I'm just trying to review with you at this point. Common nouns are words used to name non-specific people, places, things, or ideas. So if you look over here at this chart where it says common nouns, I have man, mountain, ocean. So if I just say man or mountain, I could be talking about any mountain, right? Like I'm not naming a specific mountain. Any of these things. And you could tell because common nouns are almost always, pretty much always, in lowercase letters, not a capital on the beginning of them, because they could be any person, place, or thing. A proper noun, however, are words used to name specific people, places, things, or ideas. So you can see the proper nouns over here. These are different examples. And something you notice about every one of them is that they have a capital letter. A proper noun always gets a capital letter because it's usually somebody's name or it's the name of a specific place. So if you're ever in doubt, ask yourself, well, does it have a capital letter on it? And if it has a capital letter on it, then it's a proper noun. If it's common noun, it won't be capitalized. So again, you can look at each one of these, like man, common noun, a proper noun that we would use instead of man, Victor Hugo, Walt Disney, those name specific people, right? All right, singular and plural nouns. Again, hopefully review. I'm like praying that this is a review for you from another grade. Singular nouns, we talked about singular and plural subjects last unit, so hopefully singular, plural is still fresh in your mind. Singular nouns name only one person, place, thing, or idea, so it's only one that I'm talking about. Example, cat, school, chair, museum, movie theater, misread, right? I'm only talking about one of each of those things. However, a plural noun names more than one person, place, or thing, right? Ready? Singular means one, plural means more than one. Example of plural nouns, cats, schools, chairs, museums, movie theaters, and teachers. So you can see I used pretty much the same, pretty much for all of them, the same noun, and I made them plural. Most of the time, the number one thing you're going to do most of the time is just add s to make something plural, but with certain nouns and the endings of them, you are going to change the endings. So there's certain rules. So these ones I picked all like easy ones where you just add s. Obviously misread doesn't work, but there are certain rules for other types of words that have different spelling endings of what you like, of how you would change them. So these are the different rules. So most nouns, like we said, add just s. So car becomes cars. I'm talking about more than one. Apple becomes apples. My dog just stole my shoe. I don't know if you can see it in the background. Any nouns that end with sh, ch, x, z, not usually z though. You won't really see that. Or s, you're gonna add es. So look at these examples. So dish ends in sh. You're gonna, if I'm talking about more than one dish, I don't just put an s on it. I put dishes, es. Watch ends in ch. I don't just put an S on it, it would look crazy. I put an ES, watches. Same thing with fax, it becomes faxes. And you can ask yourself, would it look right if I just put an S on it? It wouldn't look right. So make sure you ask yourself that. This one is, it follows a regular rule. You just add S if it's a vowel Y on the end of the word, like boy, right? It has an OY and an AY, ray. Just add S. This one is where it gets a little complicated. Nouns that end with consonant Y, you change the Y to the I and add an ES. So example, hi Maddie, hi. Example would be story, right? So it ends in a Y and it has a consonant, which is an R. Before the Y, you drop the Y and add IES. So anytime it ends like candy, you drop the Y, you add IES, right? So, and ask yourself too, like if you were just to add s to those words, would it make any sense to you? And it wouldn't look right. It wouldn't look normal. See, my dog is like, has to be in the background, everything. Nouns that end with F or FE, you're changing the F or the FE to VES. So you don't usually see that many words like this, but like half, we drop the F and we add VES, right? Calf, like a baby cow, drop the F, add VES. Same thing with this, nouns that end in vowel O, you just add an S. So radio, you just put an S on it. Zoo, you just put an S on it. We wouldn't put, and like, think about it, if you put an ES on the end of zoo, it would be like zoos. It would be really crazy. Nouns that end in, now this one is a little bit different. Nouns that end in a consonant O. So remember, a consonant is anything that's not a vowel. A vowel is A, E, I, O, U. So remember that anything ends in a consonant and an O. So like, look at this example. So T is a consonant and O, right? So this is an example. You're going to add ES. So potato, you add an ES on it, potatoes. Hero, you add an ES. A lot of people mess up the way that this is done too. So you see this a lot with people making mistakes with a consonant O because it's a little bit of a different rule. But so what you're going to do on your Google Doc when you get to it is you're going to use these rules. The rules are on the Google Doc for you. You're literally just going to follow them word for word. I can show you exactly how you, like, it's pretty simple. So look, it says like rule add s for most nouns. So chicken, you're literally just going to write chickens, right? This one add es, like it's telling you exactly what to do. You literally just have to do what the rule tells you to do. So like it should be an easy 100 for you. So I shouldn't see any blank documents, like period, on this assignment. All right, then remember root word bio. Greek word bio means life. Anything that has bio in it, it means something to do with life. These are the words we talked about: biodegradable, autobiography, symbiotic, and biosphere. Google assignments. Today you're doing that Google Doc I just showed you. You're also doing the Google form, and on the Google form there's different sections. You have common and proper nouns. You have singular and plural nouns, and then using there, and there. Oh, and also I didn't put on here, you're also using the root word bio as well. I'll edit that before you actually see it. But make sure you're doing both the assignments to the best of your ability. If you're not doing it to the best of your ability, you can't be entered into the raffle. Pretty much all the answers to everything are on this document that I'm going through with you right now, so there's really no reason why you should be getting like zeros on things. Do your best. I know that you guys are tired. I know that it's been a long time doing this remotely, but a lot of you are working really hard, so keep it up.